This is WTOP's Ari Ash. I'm just east of the intersection of I Street Northwest and 5th Street, technically on the 400 block of I Street Northwest, here on a Ticketbuster case in which we're going to conclusively show evidence that a ticket was issued incorrectly, with the DC city government at the Department of Motor Vehicles refusing to undo the ticket. So just wanted to establish the location. We're going to get walking here eastbound on I Street. We're on the 400 block once again, and as I'm walking, I'm going to show you the ticket, and you're going to have a little trouble seeing it here, but we're going to clarify it a little bit. And as we stop, we're going to get over here and you'll see the ticket a little bit better. But as you can see right now, the ticket was issued on November 6, 2013 at 1:16 p.m. at 400 I Street Northeast North Side for no parking street cleaning. So I'm going to stop here and give you a better inspection of the ticket itself. Ticket number 812-147-5515, issued again November 6th, 2013, 1:16 p.m. Issued for disobeying an official sign on the 400, look at this, 400 block of I Street Northeast North Side. We'll get back to that in a second, because as you saw at the beginning of the video, we're actually on the 400 block of I Street Northwest. Disobeying an official sign, $30. No parking, street cleaning, 12:30 to 2:30 p.m. This was on a Wednesday, issued by the Department of Public Works. So the reason why we want to show you this is we're going to go to our second page here. These are some pictures that were issued by the Department of Public Works along with the ticket. So the first picture we see here is the picture of the driver. His name is Stephen Combs' vehicle. And as you can see in the background, a red brick building. Looks like there's a window protruding out on the right side. And then down here, a picture of the sign itself. The sign being for street cleaning, Wednesday 12:30 to 2:30 p.m. A pay to park sign. You could actually make out one of the things we're about to point out, which is it says right here, and unfortunately it's pixelated, but we'll show you a better picture in a second, March 1 to October 31st. So again, this ticket issued November 6, 2013, should not have been issued a ticket if street cleaning only applies March 1 to October 31st. I'm going to back out now and actually show you the location. Once again, notice the red brick building, and then notice the picture of the sign with the pay to park. In the background, you can see what is an apartment complex with some brick and some gray backwards and forwards, and then to the right of the sign you can see a red brick structure of some sort, and then what actually is a staircase to the right of it, and then a sort of clear plastic building in the background, and of course maybe even more noticeable than anything else, right there in front, a gated fence with cars parked behind it. So we're now going to zoom out and show you exactly the same thing. So look at this picture here on the bottom, and we're here once again, 400 block of I Street Northwest, not Northeast. No parking, Wednesday 12:30 to 2:30, March 1 through October 31st, except holidays, street sweeping. The pay to phone parking, as you saw. Here's the gated fence with the parking. And as you can see in the background, I'm going to keep the sign there so you can see it exactly how it was in the picture. You can see that brick building in the background on the left side with some gray on the sides. And then to the right you can see that shorter brick building next to it, the staircase, and that clear plastic structure in the background. So if you look at it here, this is exactly where the ticket writer took a picture of this ticket to indicate where he was at the time. See all the landmarks in the background. And we'll go back here to the picture. Notice how the two match up. The picture from the Department of Public Works, the actual site itself. The final thing I want to show you is the other picture again. So this is the picture from the Department of Public Works. You can see the car and a red brick building in the background, car of the driver, red brick building in the background, and a window protruding out. So now we're going to turn to our right, away from the sign, and show you exactly the same thing once again. As you can see, a red brick building, a tree, and a window protruding out from the building next to it. Again, you can see the edge of the gated parking lot here. Once again, you look at the photo. Red brick building, vehicle of the driver who was ticketed. Red brick building with the window protruding out. Parking lot. Pictures are identical. And again, here on the bottom, the picture of that parking sign, gated parking lot, and the apartment complex match perfectly to this sign, that apartment to the left side, that shorter building to the right, staircase and that building in the background, with the sign here clearly saying March 1 to October 31st. The rules only apply then, do not apply on November 6, 2013 when this ticket was issued, and it matches perfectly to this picture of the landmarks in the background. As you saw at the beginning of the video, and hopefully you'll be able to see it in the far distance here, we are on I Street just east of 5th Street, and another thing we could use to prove it is that we're in Park Mobile Zone 22564, which the Department of Transportation, DDOT, will effectively prove to us belongs on the 400 block of I Street Northwest. So once again, finally, to get back to the ticket, shows you a couple of inaccuracies on the ticket itself. Again, ticket 812-147-5515, issued November 6, 2013 at 1:16 p.m., which again is after March 1 to October 31st, so he's allowed to park here. So no street cleaning 12:30 to 2:30 does not apply on November 6th. And then we move back up and see the 400 block of I Street Northeast, north side, which we've effectively proven does not exist, is not the location of where this ticket took place. 400 block of I Street Northeast does exist. It's a residential area and does not have street cleaning signs. As of Sunday, when we shot this video, we spoke to the Department of Motor Vehicles, and they indicated to us that they were not going to dismiss this ticket, despite the evidence we presented to them showing that this ticket was issued in the wrong quadrant and the sign itself shows he did not commit the violation. They claimed to us that a street cleaning sign could have existed on the 400 block of I Street Northeast on November 6, 2013, even if it's not there today. But as this video clearly shows, the pictures taken by the Department of Public Works' ticket writer himself show that it was taken at the exact spot I'm at right now in Northwest DC, 400 block Northwest DC, and the street cleaning sign says the rules only apply March 1 to October 31st and do not apply on November 6, 2013 when this driver received his ticket. We hope by the time we air this story on Wednesday that the Department of Public Works will admit that this ticket was erroneously issued and void the ticket itself. At this point, the driver has to wait 2 years to figure out whether he will be found not liable for this ticket, as the hearing examiner initially found he was liable. So we are also on WTOP.com going to post photographs of this location using geotagging to prove the exact latitude and longitude of where I'm standing right now, although we showed you the street signs, but the exact latitude and longitude to show you that, in fact, we are on the 400 block of I Street Northwest, not 400 block of I Street Northeast. And then, of course, the picture showing that this sign says March 1 to October 31st, and that a ticket should not have been issued on November 6, 2013 for disobeying the sign. Of course, we expect ticket writers in the city to read the signs just as much as drivers are expected to read the signs. So we'll bring you updates when we learn more in this story.